Hello and welcome to another game on the Bearfoot Miniatures channel. I'm joined by
Craig.
And he's made the long journey down today from
Scotland.
Yeah.
Not the north.
You got to rep your area of Scotland, not just Scotland in general.
So I'm from a place called West Lothian, between Glasgow and Edinburgh. I'm a member of West Calder War Gamers, and we are always looking for people to come and play Heresy with us.
There we go. So get in contact with Craig. Do you want to drop your details below, or do you want to just let people sift you out from all of the internet?
I'll be the one correcting all of my mistakes in the comments.
There we go. So we're going to be playing Iron Hands, which I borrowed off Chris, versus your...
Alpha Legion.
Yes, and today I'm going to be trying not to play... Well, I'm not going to be trying not to play Ferris Blob. I'm not playing Ferris Blob because I'm not a horrendous person like Chris is.
And I have decided to be a horrendous person and bring 3 deep striking Contemptor Dreadnoughts.
That's all fun and games, though. It's not Ferris Blob.
Oh, we'll see.
It is the first time Alpha Legion has actually been on the channel played, so it'd be quite good to get that experience on channel of me getting frustrated by being 2 more inches away than I was expecting.
Always.
All the time. We're also going to be playing one of the randomised missions from what used to be the Melos pack. I'll have to update it. It will be linked below anyway for the game type, and we'll get into army lists. So for my 3,500 points, I've got my Iron Father, who... What's a rubbish name for Iron Father McIronface?
Okay.
Yeah, Ferrum McIronface, the Iron Father in Terminator armour. He's got a Cyber Familiar, Thunder Hammer, Gorgon Terminator armour, and his Machinator array that comes with being an Iron Father.
Yeah.
I've got a Moritat with... What do Iron Hands Moritats take?
Twin Flamer pistol, right? Yeah.
No. He's got dual Graviton pistol. Proper gentleman's choice. I've then got 12 Tactical Marines with a Vexilla and Artificer on the Sergeant. But really what I'm here for is the Company of Bitter Iron. I've then got 2 lots of 18 Medusan Immortals with 9 Volkites each, because 1 being on the Sergeant, 3 Graviton Shredders and a Thunder Hammer. I've got 10 Gorgon Terminators with 2 Dual Lightning Claws, 8 Power Fists, including the Sergeant. They're in a Spartan with a Flare Shield with Blessed Auto Simulacra. So that means my Iron Hands, It Will Not Die, goes to a 5 up.
Okay.
Yeah. So you basically just kill it in 1 round of shooting.
That's the plan.
Yeah, and it doesn't make a difference. I've also got a Flare Shield on that, so I'm AV-15 on the front, effectively. Then got 9 Tactical Support Marines with Plasma Guns, in a Rhino, Artificer on the Sergeant. The Rhino, surprisingly, does not have Blessed Auto Simulacra, because it's a Rhino. Then got 2 Apothecaries with Artificer Armour. They're going to be in the Support Marines and the Tacticals. I've got 2 Sicarans with Sponson Las Cannons, Searchlights, Blessed Auto Simulacra. And these are 2 separate squadrons, because they're a bit more valuable than a Rhino, I've been told. And then I've got a Cerberus. Cerberus? Yeah, I would pronounce it Cerberus, but yeah, I've got a Cerberus heavy tank destroyer with Blessed Auto Simulacra to try and make it a bit more survivable, you know? Oh, I'm running Hell's Heart as well. So I get an extra reaction in the assault phase, and I get to do, basically when my Warlord dies, he gets to, like, pew pew.
Pew pew with a Thunder Hammer.
Yes, essentially. So what have you brought, Craig?
Okay, so I'm running Headhunter Leviathan Rite of War. That gives me my Headhunters as troops, although I've still chosen to take them as fast attack. But it basically just incentivised me to really kill your Iron Father pretty quick.
Yes, yeah, I can see that.
For HQ, I've got a Centurion with Master of Signals. He's there basically as tech support to make sure the teleportarium works properly for his real boss, who is Alpharius.
I will say, I do really like your Master of Signals model on his floaty computer.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so elites-wise, I've got an Apothecarian detachment of 3 Apothecaries. They're all with Artificer armour, and they're just carrying chainswords.
Yeah.
They're scattered around the important units, like the las cannons and the headhunters. I've got a Contemptor Dreadnought Talon of 3 Contemptors. 2 of them are running Chain Fist and Power Fist, just for the right
Ones,
choice.
yeah.
Both have got heavy flamers in their fists, and then the other one has a fist with a heavy flamer, and then the melta cannon.
Okay.
So lots of fun there. And Alpharius has chosen to steal a unit of fire drakes for his bodyguard, just for those extra fun thunderhammers and free ups and vulnerables.
Yeah.
Troop-wise, 2 groups of recon marines, groups of 10. They're running around with nemesis bolters. One of them's got an augury scanner. The one that's with the Master of Signals doesn't, because he's carrying an augury scanner.
Yeah.
3 units of 10 tacticals. They're all pretty bog standard. One has nothing other than bayonets. One has bayonets. The sergeant has a thunderhammer and a plasma pistol. Sorry, not a thunderhammer, a power fist. And then the other one's got a power sword.
Right.
And a tactical support squad with 10 men, all carrying melta guns.
Okay.
So that they're coming in a special way. 2 headhunter kill teams. They're 8 men strong. They've got the apothecaries with them. They've got artificer armor on the sergeant, and they've got a multi-melta each.
Not combi melters on everyone though.
No, not combi meltas. The multi-melta is usually enough for popping someone's head, but not with iron hands. And then for heavy support, I've got the 10-man las cannon squad. They've got an augury scanner, and they've got one of the apothecaries with them as well.
Okay.
And Alpharius is joining the crew, and he'll be using his special ability to let the dreadnoughts, his bodyguard, and the melta guns all deep strike.
Yes, thought as much. I am slightly regretting not having taken a load of augury scanners now. I actually didn't realise how much of your army that would be encompassing.
It's a lot.
Yeah, when you see it on paper, but when you see it done...
when you see it just bouncing from one end of your line to the other in combat. But that said, the Iron Hands will probably slow them down a fair bit. They're
I'm
hard to shift.
hoping the Heart of the Legion, 5 up, invulnerable, it'll slow them down a fair bit. So with that, we'll get into the game, but I've got to do the YouTubey stuff, haven't I? I've got to. I've been instructed by Dave Warhammer, who is the fantasy guy, that I've got to do it. So if you like the channel, don't forget to hit like, comment below what you liked, what you didn't like, what Craig's doing wrong, so it's not just him telling me I've done stuff wrong all the time. If you really liked it, there is a Patreon link below where you can get yourself a bouncy tray, as well as access to the Discord and ad-free videos. And with that, we'll get into the game. So this is the table that we'll be fighting over, the city. We've got the left portion on camera or on screen where we've got quite a dense city, and then into the fire platform and barrel storage area, which is very important to the cities of Melos especially. We're going to be playing with 6 objectives. One is parked directly underneath the Spartan. We've got a servo skull next to the house. We've got the crucified ultramarine, the statue of Hieron Denominees, got the very important shipping container, as well as Antigonus the something. He's not yet got a name. It was going to be Wise, but it's no longer. So, because he's fallen into your hands, you're already on that objective, so he can't have been too wise. He looks sort of tyrannical, but with his chains.
With his chains and his Volkite. It's
Yeah.
like it's not a wise and benevolent leader look, is it?
That's a very wise and benevolent Iron Warrior. Very, very wise and benevolent. But anyway, so you deployed first, Craig.
Yep.
Do you want to talk us through your deployment or even tactics of deployment? Was there any?
There's always tactics. They're not very good, but there always are some, and it's really difficult with the Alpha Legion because like I deploy, then I move things, and then I redeploy again. So it's all a bit flimsy. We'll see how it goes. Starting over here, we've got one of the 10-man tactical squads. They're basically trying to stay out of the way long enough to actually have an objective.
Being tactical.
The first group of headhunters over here who started in infiltration and then sneaked forward for a recon move as well. A scout move, sorry. So they're getting really close to the first tank they might want to pop. One of the recon squads with an augury scanner here.
They got quite far forwards for Nemesis bolters.
They are, but I wanted something to shoot down that lane over here.
Fair. That's probably a good shout.
What we've got over here is another Headhunter squad. They've got the multi-melta. The hope is that we can pop one of those really big tanks and cause a bit of a log jam.
Yeah.
Back into my deployment zone, we've got another one of the recon squads with the Master of Signals. 2 tactical squads staying well out of the way until some stuff gets cleared off. And we've got the las cannons in the building, hoping to get a shot on the other one of those really large vehicles and create an even bigger logjam.
Yes. And you don't have a tech marine with them, do you?
No tech marine with them. I was very tempted to put the Master of Signals with them.
Well, I almost didn't understand, like, you've got a las cannon squad that doesn't involve a tech marine. You must be crazy.
No, they'll be fine. Besides that, remember, I'm definitely trying to kill your warlord, so I really want that 2-up to hit with the sniper rifles.
Yes, I suppose. Because you will, though, be doubling me out with las cannons.
I will be, but not being able to choose who I hit.
Fair enough.
And as well as that, we've got the rest of the army waiting in the teleportarium. That's what he's here for. He's here for tech support when I inevitably roll a 1 or a 2 on turn 2.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty vital, isn't it? Because if they come in piecemeal, it's really, really bad for you.
I've had them come in on turn 4, and it's not good.
No, it isn't a good look. So I've got my support marines with plasma that are in front of what feels like quite a lot of headhunters and Alpha Legion infantry now. I've got my Cerberus, which is going to be firing its 4 shots all over the infantry. Really good for a tank hunter, especially with the feedback rule.
Yeah.
I've got my Spartan, which has got the Gorgons in. That is also where my Iron Father is. I was going to go in with the Medusan Immortals in first turn normally, but I really didn't like the sound of all those sniper rifles and multi-melters. Then got my Immortals here, and one which scouted with my Moritat in, which actually was quite a nice little bonus that I'd not thought about. All I thought about was, bitter duty, the Moritat can go in there. But nice little scout for a heavy unit that normally doesn't move that far. I've then got my Tacticals sheltering in this building that will just be hiding out all game, hoping they don't get shot. Very similar to Craig's Tacticals. And I've got my 2 Sakarans that are hiding behind the building because the las cannons are scary. And that is my deployment. So, Craig is going first normally, and I'm going to roll to seize. Come on. No! So it is over to Craig's turn 1. So into Alpha Legion turn 1. Any movement, Craig?
Just a tiny amount. Generally don't want to get too close to you.
Doing the shuffle.
So do some shuffles. So the tactical squad behind the building have realised that they probably have another job to do, which is to sell their lives for another turn of las cannon shooting. So they're going to move their 11 inches with a run to get around here.
Are you saying you're sacrificing their really important bolter shots?
Oh, they'll fire the bolters, but they're going to hopefully tie up a large squad of Immortals for at least a round of combat.
I don't know, you might be overestimating how much I'm going to move with my entire army rather than just turtle and hope that your scatters go really badly for your deep strike.
Maybe. Let's see. Right, the other squad of tacticals here are just going to kind of move into the parking lot of tanks.
That's where everything gets mothballed. That's why all the chimeras are here. They've not been rediscovered. This is in fact where they were lost during the Heresy, to be rediscovered in, what is it, M35 or whatever.
So really just moving them up. In fact, actually, I'll give them the extra 4 because
why not?
Because why not? So they're conking and just get a little bit closer to that objective for later in the game.
Yes. One thing it is important to note is we've said the actual basis of everything, essentially, is going to be open ground as normal. He's been on the channels a few times. Within the buildings is open, it's just crossing the threshold. So it's just if you hop over the barriers or out of the trench, I suppose, that's difficult.
Don't plan on doing much of that.
A trench, I'll get out of it.
And with that, I think I've moved everything.
Right, okay. So shooting phase.
Choices. Right, I guess we will start.
Let me guess. Las cannons into the tacticals.
What, my tacticals?
Yeah. Of
No.
course.
No. Okay, so we'll start on the closest headhunters to you.
Yeah.
They're going to fire their multi-melta first, straight into the rhino.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 up.
Into the tray. That is a bouncy tray.
Bouncy train.
That's it.
It is, and you're just about within 12 there, I'd say.
Yeah,
so I'll let you have it. So 3 on 2 dice.
That's a pen.
A pen. And see what it does.
Let's have a 5 or a 6.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh. So there are 10 dudes inside, including the apothecary. This isn't distributed as shooting, so I won't get my feel no pain. So it's just 2s, and then I'll get my armor saves.
That's 10.
That is 10. So... 5, 6. What do I do here? I'm just going to go 10 3-ups.
Oh.
That's a lot of fails. That's 5 dead of the 10. So I'm left with an apothecary and 4 dudes.
But on the upside, all those Bane Strike bolter shots are wasted.
Yes. I'm struggling to find the words to agree with you, but I will give you a nonplussed yes. At best. So my leadership test for pinning, I'm not pinned. And I would jump out in the footprint of the rhino. Jesus. I will say that was a distinctly effective rhino shooting.
That's the first time I've managed to do that with the first shot from multi-melta. So I'll take that.
Welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
Do you know when you said about not having that great of plans? It seems like the plan's working straight away.
Well, we'll see where the next one goes. Right. On to the second headhunters. They're going to fire their multi-melta. Cerberus, will that? Yeah, that'll do it because I'm moving 12 inches. So, hitting on 2s.
Yes.
Twin linked for a
It
multi-melta.
is a multi, yeah.
Yay.
It hits 2d6 for the armor pen because of in melter range.
Yeah, that's okay.
10. Yeah, 18. I suppose 17, but same.
This is a real feel bad moment here.
Oh! And that isn't a super heavy anymore.
It's a super crater.
So the Cerberus isn't a super heavy, so it blows up d6 inches. Strength 8. 2. So you'll just get 3 immortals and the Spartan.
So do the 3 immortals first.
Yes.
Oh.
The Treb 6.
So
I'm
move those suspicious dice away.
I'm going to take these on the 3s. And then I don't get a feel no pain because you've doubled me out.
Not a shooting attack, so no.
It's not a shooting attack.
And then into the side of the Spartan.
Yes. No. 'Cause it's on a 14. Bye-bye, Cerberus. You've done so well.
And another set of Bane Strike bolters that don't do anything this turn.
Yes.
Do you want to guess what I'm shooting at next?
Last cannons into the Spartan.
It's a good guess.
I'm going to evade with the Spartan. So I was saving my evades. This is where we'll roll 10 ones for each last cannons to hit.
Right?
Yes.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh, 9 hits.
Oh, in the tray.
And you've got re-rolls for Sunder. You would be glancing on 6s, so that's 5 glances. And you've got a re-roll of that one as well. Oh my god, I'm glad I evaded, but 6 glances. Right.
Sorry.
So, I've got my 5 up evades. I take 5 hull points. 5
One
hull
left.
points. Who says Iron Warriors are really good at tank hunting? It's clearly the Alpha Legion, they've got the prior knowledge of exactly where to shoot. So the Spartan is on 1 hull point left.
Wow. What else have I got to throw at it? I guess I'll get it next time.
What a disappointing turn.
God. That That's really annoying. I really would have liked your
That's
Iron
really annoying.
I really would have liked your Iron Father to get out so that I could shoot him with some sniper rifles.
I imagine you would.
Okay, well, I guess the sniper rifles got to fire at something.
I guess.
So the squad over here, the sniper
Yes.
rifles, they're going to fire at the 5 plasma people remaining because, well,
Because why
something.
not? So I'm not going to do anything because I've already used my shooting reaction.
Hitting on 3s.
And here in the leftovers is where you start failing things.
Sorry. Right, so Iron Hands, so I'm down to strength 4, so I'm winning on 4s, but 5s and 6s are ending. Nothing.
Yes. Success.
And one last unit to shoot with. I guess. Yeah, we've got a 72-inch range, so we'll fire into the Immortals over there.
Okay.
10 shots, but they've got the Master Signals with them. 2 more.
Yes.
So that they get hit on 2s.
They do. So 8 hits. Then same again, 4s and 5s.
In the trait.
So you've got 3 Wrens.
3 Wrens. Is there anyone special in there?
No one, not even a sergeant.
Okay.
There's just no one at all.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 Graviton Shredders and the sergeant in there basically.
Okay, so we'll go with the Sergeant. First, you got Artificer armor?
Of course he has.
Okay, let's take the one at a time on him then.
So he's got a 5 up for his shield because you rendered me.
Yep.
And he's got a 4 up Heart of the Legion because he's within 6 of an objective. He loves it.
That's 1.
Second one, 4 up Heart of the Legion. He's dead.
And then we'll take one on. I don't think I can see any of the Graviton.
They're here, and you can see at least one.
Okay, I'll take the one Graviton then, because there's Dreadnoughts to come later.
He loves it.
Fine.
So just the sergeant dead. Oh.
And you'll be pleased to know that that's all of my shooting.
However, I've got a pinning check without a sergeant for those Immortals.
That's true.
So they're leadership 10, luckily. They love it.
Fine. And leadership check on the
Yes, so they've taken a pinning, but they've taken 25%
Yep.
of their in the shooting. They pass because of the apothecary.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're still in the game.
I am. Yes. So is that your turn done?
That's my turn.
Excellent.
That was super quick.
So we'll get into Iron Hands turn 1. So into Iron Hands turn 1, and I've sort of got to have quite a good turn here. I'm going to move my plasmas forwards, or slightly to the side, 7.
And I'll react with one of my 2 movement reactions this turn
Yes.
to pull my headhunters back.
6, 8 away from that plasma squad.
If you take the Alpha Legion rule in.
Yes, yeah. It's 6 plus the 2. I'm going to bomb forwards. 6 is so short. 6 with the Spartan. I'm then going to get out with the Gorgons 6 inches to here. So my Gorgons have bailed out and given Craig a choice to make.
So
Who do you not like seeing anymore?
I don't think the sniper rifles are going to help me that much. I think I need weight of shots here, so I'm going to save my headhunter children and not my recon children.
Right, okay.
I can only save 1, so they'll pull back. They're 4 inches. Oh.
Ooh. Need stronger magnets. Don't worry, it's not a falling Thunderhawk. So that reverse of your squad has very slightly played to me. So I'm going to move my Immortals now 6 inches because you're like 2.5 closer to me. That puts me about, well, it's 8.5, so it'd be 10.5 including your rule. So I can still make a charge with them.
Over the walls as well?
Ooh! I am Oh, I'm 11 away
13.
there. Ooh. I'll come back after some mastermind style calculation. So what we have just discovered is that I'm an idiot and Immortals actually move 7, not 6 inches. So that puts me at 9 inches away, so 11, including your Alpha Legion rule.
Yep.
Because Space Marines move 7 now. Who remembers that? I'm going to go with this Immortal squad. They're just going to stomp up there, 7.
It was nice of the Cerberus to explode to leave space for the Sicarans to get out, though.
Do you know what? It was all... I love it when a plan comes together. Is what I'll say there. It's very accommodating of them. So these Sicarans are going to have to go... They're fast vehicles. The las cannons, I really don't like seeing them. Something's going to have to shoot at them this game. So the Sicarans move their 12 and pivot. And these are 2 separate squadrons. And I think actually they might be more than 12. And they're going to go their extra 4 because they are in fact movement 16. Excellent. And that is my movement phase all done. All done. So I'm going to start off my shooting phase with the Spartan, and it's going to fire its las cannons into a separate target, which are going to be your snipers in the trenches.
Okay.
I'm going to fire my heavy bolter and what's that called? A las cannon.
Kind of array.
Into your las cannons in the building.
You got line of sight with the heavy bolter into them?
9. No. So that's going to go into your trenches.
Okay.
And the las cannon into your...
And I will not be baited into firing 10 las cannons at one hull point.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Are you double sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm happy with that. So, I'm going to fire 4 heavy bolters, or 4 shots into the recons, which are twin linked. I hit 4 times and wound on 3s, so wound 3 times.
Just my 3-ups.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
another
right.
trip 6.
My las cannon array hits once, hits twice, wounds twice.
Okay, so they're getting 5 up for the terrain, but +1 for skirmish, so
Yep.
4 up in vulnerable save. One dies.
1 dies. And then
one hit.
the other las cannon array into the las cannons in the building. 1 hit, 2 hits, 2 wounds.
5 ups. Just the 1.
It's 1 less shot coming in at the Sicarans, which are going to now fire. Oh, I'm going to check some range, actually. Oh no, you'll be out because we were both in our deployment zones. Yeah, I'm going to fire the Sicarans. I'm going to fire the Sicarans into your las cannon squad.
So what's the range on the accelerator autocannon?
It is range 7. So I've got the heavy 8 accelerator autocannon. Do you want to do anything about this one?
Which one's firing?
This one. The one that will get cover from its own tank.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll return fire on this one.
Okay. So, me going first, I hit 6 times. It's twin linked. It's still 6 times. I'm strength 7, rending 6. So, that's 6 wounds from that. So it's 6 normal wounds.
So my 3-ups.
Oh, loves it with
These
4
dice.
6s. I feel bad for everyone that plays with you every week.
I'm going to put those over to the side.
And take out 6 identical dice. I've got 2 las cannons from the Sponsons, 2 hits, 2 wounds.
And 5 ups.
Ooh,
Nope.
you're dead. And then your return fire, obviously, including those.
9. Hitting on freeze.
Yeah.
Not as many 6s there.
No. It might just about be enough, though.
So 9 to your front armour of...
13.
Okay, so 4 to the glance.
And with Sunder. So that's 2 glances.
I'll leave those because mustn't be greedy.
So it's a pen and 3 glances. So I've got cover saves. I've got 6 up against the pen. Oh! And 3 against the glances. Oh, I take 1. Now. So the first Sakaran actually weathers the storm of return fire on 3 hull points left, and the second Sakaran, you can probably guess where that's going. They are. So the 8 shots from the accelerator autocannon. I really wish I could have rolled these rolls on the to wound rolls. Oh, 3 6s. Lovely. 8 hits. And no rends. So that is a total of 6 wounds with just basic armor saves, a strength 7.
Yep. Number 2.
Yeah, and then
What's the... I'll get my feel no pain.
Yeah, 7.
Yep, just 1.
And then 2 las cannons. 1 hit. 1 wound. 5 up.
5 up. Yep.
Oh, loves it.
So still 6 in there. That's enough firepower for something.
I think he's got one glaringly obvious thing to do at some point in this game. Next, I've got my plasma supports, but I feel like I'm going to rapid fire into you. Oh, you've only got 1 reaction.
I've only got the 1 and I can use that. Yep.
So right, I'm going to rapid fire 4 plasma guns into your headhunters. So I'm going to roll these all together and then randomise who it goes on.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 3s. Very good. 7 hits. And then wounding on 2s with 4s for rending. So I get 2 normal wounds and 4 breaching. Sorry, not rending.
So the breachings are just going to kill people?
Yes.
And the headhunters, yeah?
Yes.
So that's just 4 dead headhunters. And then the 2
saves.
That's right.
Have you not got your apothecary in that squad?
I do indeed. So actually I get...
So you get 4 breaching
field
apothecaries,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, Treb 6! And I will confirm he has in fact taken the Treb 6 dice out that he's previously been using. What a ridiculous string of luck. Hopefully you use it all up this turn and I get the rest of it.
That's generally how it goes.
So with that, I'm going to get into the assault phase. Yeah, because I don't really want to do anything too much with these breachers. I sort of want to not shoot at anything that will get me out of charge range. So I'm going to declare the charge first with my immortals into your headhunters here.
Yeah, they're going to have to overwatch.
Okay.
Okay. So, looking for anyone within 9. So he's got someone in 9. He also has. So that's the front 4 Bane Strikes are rapid firing. And then the other 1, 2, 3 firing their single shots.
So it's a total of 11 Bane Strike shots and a multi-belter shot.
And a bolt pistol from the apothecary if he's in range.
Yes.
Okay. So hitting on 2s, there's a Moritat in there as well.
Yes, so there is.
So I have preferred enemy independent character for my wound rolls.
Okay.
Okay, so hitting
just
on
for
2s.
the wounds?
Well, I've got combi bolter, so I get twin length for my shooting.
Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, 10 hits.
10 hits. And actually, these are precision.
Okay.
So do the non-precision ones first.
Yeah, so you're strength 5 normally, 4 because of my stupid Legion rule.
So 4s, but 6s are breaching.
Yes. So no breaching.
No breaching, but
3 wounds.
4.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 4. And then the precisions. Do you want me to? I'll just do those wounds, yeah. So 3 ups. And then feel no pain, 1 dies.
Is there an apothecary in that group?
There is not. They just get feel no pain base.
Okay, and I'll win first anyway.
Yes.
So 4s, 6s are good. So 1 is rending, and that's it. So is there a sergeant in there?
There is.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'll take the guy that's closest to the unit.
Okay, so he's got a 5 up, followed by a 5 up. No, he's dead. And you've got your multi-melter.
Oh yeah. So he's not gonna. Well, it doesn't really
He's
matter,
in 24, yeah.
Hitting on 2. Wounding on 2. Yep. And
He's got 5 up, 5 up.
Yep.
5 up. Yeah, loves it. So, can I actually make this charge? Because otherwise I don't get to try and make a surge move. What am I to there?
You can. It's 10 there. So
Yeah,
that's enough.
Yeah, so I can just about make it into this front guy. Oh, he's 10 to there, is it?
10 to there, so you get a 12 for that,
And then
or
just about-
or a 12 for that.
Right. So I get 7, so I move 3.5 forwards, which is really what I was looking for. So, why can I not use the addition in my head of maths? Next, the charge of the Gorgons. I'm going to multi-charge into your recons and headhunters.
And there's nothing I can do about that.
No. So, into the... Which one? Primary target. Primary target will be the headhunters, though I don't really think it matters.
That's definitely in.
Yes, because I'm less than...
6.
So, everyone piles in, and really, I'll do the piling move, or the move, and the piling move stuff. So, these are with the pilings of the initiative 4s, not yet the initiative 1s. Do you want to do your initiative 4s first?
Yeah, I'll actually start with some initiative 5s for the power daggers.
Power daggers, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, one sergeant who has 2,
Yeah.
plus 1 for the 2 combat weapons, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. 2.
I will declare a challenge with my big boyo.
With your Iron Father.
Yes.
Is he over there?
Yeah, he's all the way over here.
So
you
is
can
it
accept
this-
with anyone.
I can accept with anyone.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
I guess it would be rude not to go with my headhunter sergeant and drag you across the board.
Okay.
So
Where
he's over there. So we'll swap them around.
There?
Yep.
Okay. Spicy.
Right. He's only got 3 attacks. He's only weapon skill 4.
Okay.
So am I hitting you on 5s?
You are, because I'm weapon skill more than yours.
Yeah, he's gonna die, but. Oh, preferred enemy.
Yeah. He is.
Still
No.
not good enough. Don't prefer him that much.
No.
Do you want to just finish that challenge off and then we'll go back to
No.
the... No.
No, we'll leave it in suspense.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, each for 2 attacks because of the combat weapons.
Yes. And I'm weapon skill 4 with Gorgons. So he's hitting me on 3s?
Nope, force.
Or is it just that guy that's weapon... Is he weapon skill 5?
No, I'm weapon skill 4.
Oh, your sergeant was weapon skill 4, was he?
Yeah, everyone's weapon skill 4.
Ah, okay. So yeah, 4s.
They like shooting, but that's it. Okay. Still preferred enemy though, which we
Oh,
don't get anything for.
that is a very good roll, though.
Okay.
I think there's just one more. 3.
Oh, okay.
God, stop cheating. Clearly intentional.
So I'm strength 3 against
Yeah.
your toughness.
4.
Okay, but so it's 5s and 6s, but 5s and 6s are breaching.
Yes.
Not
3
good.
breach.
Yep.
So I've then got my 5+ and 5+ feel no pain.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh! A Gorgon dies and 1 is on 1 wound.
And that's my initiative. Oh, no, sorry, the apothecary.
Yes.
2 plus 1 for the chainsword.
Hitting on 4s.
Force. Yep.
2. Wounded on 4s with a reroll.
And then you roll for shred. Yep.
2.
2.
Oh! 1. 5 up. No.
Kills that.
2 Gorgons dead. Jesus. This is not how this charge was supposed to go.
No.
Do you want to do your recons and then I will do my lightning claws?
Yep. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Still the 10, so that's 11.
It's all going Pete Tong. We might get a second game in, you know?
Right. Hang on force.
Yes. So we get 5 hits.
Just
4 hits. See, I'm just expecting now it to be much worse of a situation than it is.
So winning on force.
Yes. 3.
3.
So 3 2-ups. And a 5 up, feel no pain. There's another one. So you've done a total of 5 wounds to this squad. I'm going to go with my... That's all of your dudes done, isn't it?
That's everyone done.
Right. So it's basically just everyone striking now. So
that
my
your
light and claw dudes...
Or are you going to do challenge right at the end?
Challenge right at the end.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll do it when we get to the initiative ones, in fact. So I get 5 attacks from the lightning claw dude into the recons. I hit twice. I wound nonce. I wound once, and it's rending. A dude dies, I imagine.
Someone dies.
And then get 5 lightning claws into the headhunters. Oh, 5 hits. This guy's angry. A rend and 4 wounds.
So my 4 wounds... Oh, AP free.
Yes.
So there's just 5 then?
You get you apothecary.
Not in that unit.
Oh, no, that 1 died from here.
Okay.
From that guy. And then 5
Okay.
from your headhunters.
So 5 fatal pains?
Yes.
None.
5 dead.
That's the dice turning all the way around 360.
It's all coming up Gorgon. So then I've got my Praetor. So the Praetor has 5 attacks and 2 for the Machinator array. That's going to machinate his Thunderhammer. So he hits on 3s with a reroll, and one of them was a fail. He then squashes on 2s, so he's done a total of that 2 was a 2, not a 1.
Okay.
That 2 in fact was a 2.
That's going to make no difference.
Yes, so he does 8 wounds to your sergeant,
And he
so gets a wound and 5 overspill for purposes of...
7?
No, it caps out at 5.
Oh, okay. There we go. Didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's a total of 6 wounds to
Yep,
him.
and he's dead.
My other fists, I've got 3 fists into that squad, so that's 3 attacks each, 9 attacks total, hitting on 4s. I think the squad's going to be dead. The squad's dead.
The squad's dead.
And then into the recons, I've got 1, 2, 3, only 3. Because you've killed so many of them before with your stupid daggers. So I hit on 4s into the recons. I hit 5 times. And squash 5.
Which is pretty much all you can get, I would guess, from there. No.
I think
one
from
survives.
from where these Thunderhammers, so not Thunderhammers, fists are, yeah.
Now you got 1 left. Who's the sergeant?
So that would then be a leadership check for you at minus a lot.
Yeah.
Which I will sweep.
We've had all the 6s. Now there's double 1.
Well, I'm just so used to fantasy. I mean,
Nope.
I was completely right. I will sweep. Do you want to roll off first?
Okay.
4. Ah! You get away. You go 2d6 and I consolidate my initiative. And we'll get back after that 5. So that's the combat over, and we've got consolidations, of which I end up an inch away due to gentleman's agreement. Or actually 3 inches away from you.
Yes, always. Ever.
So you've got your leadership check for your las cannons that we nicely pointed out that I forgot.
I forgot that. So they've got their leadership 8. And
Oh, they love it. They love it. So that's over 2, Alpha Legion, turn 2. So at the start of Alpha Legion turn 2, we're going to skip straight over reserves rolls and go straight into your movement phase, right?
No. We'll
Yeah.
in fact, just for that, I'll take 2 reserve rolls.
Well, I suppose you could roll it twice and pick. That wouldn't even be cheating because you got your Master of Signals.
Yeah.
Just be speed dice. So what are we rolling for first?
It's just 1 roll.
For all of it, deep striking into it.
So everything on a free up.
Okay.
Go on.
2.
Oh. So the Master Signals will give me a reroll.
Yes.
I'm going to change the dice.
Are you turning your Vox Disruptor array off?
For the sake of, like, because there are no one else trying to distract, the Vox Disruptor array is off.
Okay. And the reroll?
Yes.
Ah! Boo! So do you want to place your first model, and then we'll see if you're disordered?
Let's come back when I figure out where to play.
So we've got the placement of the Fire Drake, the sacrificial Fire Drake. Well, that's because you don't want that one to be disordered, isn't it, really?
So the Fire Drake has Alpharius in it, so Alpharius and the Fire Drakes won't be disordered, but
Yeah.
the Fire Drake comes down so that if he lands in some terrain, he's the one that gets mushed into a wall and not Alpharius.
Okay. So rolling for the scatter.
I'm going to re-roll this with a Nuncio Vox if it looks bad. It looks bad.
8 inches with the correct side of the ruler will get you to there. Oh, I'm smashing my models out of the way, but...
You know what, I'll just take that. I'll just leave him there.
No, it's not actually too bad, is it, I suppose? So do you want to roll to see if you're disordered, and then we'll come back with everything?
Okay, I'll just roll it on
once
the table.
that's been done. It is! Ah! So do your unit, and then I will do some shenanigans. So, with the disordered strike, Craig has gone conga lined up the table to try and get what he actually wanted to do with the unit, which is take on my Iron Father and butcher him with Alpharius.
Yep.
I reckoned what I was going to do was place the units and then think about how bad I felt for how I placed them. Because I think I'm going to get bent over by Alpharius, I've ended up placing the Dreads at their maximum extent over here and the Meltagun squad at their maximum extent over here, so that I've got the most breathing space for at least a turn before I have to deal with them.
Particularly bad because the Meltaguns and the Dreadnoughts can't even move closer.
No, not this turn, so it will be getting in combat Alpharius, all that stuff, and basically trying to deal with them and the las cannons this turn. While the headhunters, I imagine, shoot my plasma guns off the board. But right, let's see what you actually do.
Yeah, let's have a shot.
Yeah.
Do the easy movements first. This squad of Legionnaires will move up towards this objective.
Yes. And just while Craig's doing that, some of you may be asking why I didn't just intercept with that. Now, all of my interceptor was really based around grav shredders. All my other really worthwhile interceptor is tanks that's too high strength to fire. So I sort of had a bit of a moment where I was like, oh, I didn't intercept. No, actually, I don't want to intercept with anything. What I want to do is wait for you to move. And if you do move, get a movement reaction from you to allow me to do something more effective next turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, carrying on.
Okay.
Let me see if I'm within 12 inches of that.
10.
Oh.
It's all coming up Alpha Legion.
It is.
Except for that deep strike.
Yeah, except for that one. That was the plan within a plan. It might pay off in the end.
So, I'm really against the idea of moving anyone close to 10 inches within the Iron Power, because I don't want him to slip through my fingers.
What, in case when you roll that double one for the charge distance?
Oh yeah. So,
well, that's it. So even just by having that movement reaction in my back pocket, it's going to change what you're doing in terms of movement.
So what I will do is move my headhunters up right into your face to see if that tempts you to back off.
To back off? To back off?
Yeah.
No. What I want to do... How much space is there between those?
Yeah, okay, I'll give you the...
No, it's fine, don't worry. No, I'm not going to do anything. No. I was thinking of advancing, but really I should save it so you can't do anything else over the other sides of the board until there's something actually not stupid to do.
So I'm going to very deliberately move these guys up to out with 10 inches. That is a very small move, but I need to create some space.
Yeah, and that's 10 inches because of your 2-inch Alpha Legion rule. not allowing me to react still.
Yep. And very tempted. Yeah, they're not going to move because that would allow you to move. So I think we're done with movement.
Okay, so into shooting. So shooting, where are we going first?
Well, we will start with the obvious one, which is the headhunters firing into your plasma gun squad.
Okay, I'm going to... I'm going to return fire with this.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot my it will not die on my tank.
I'll take that now. Both of them, actually.
Yes. Brilliant. Thank you very much. So I've got my Sakaran on a 5. My Raider... No, neither of them. So yeah, your headhunters into the plasmas. Everyone will be in rapid fire.
So 4, 6 rapid firing beam strike bolters.
Yeah. And your multi-melter.
Yep.
Yes. 12 Bane strike shots hitting on 2s, 4s to precision.
4 for precision, yep. No, yeah, we've got an apothecary in there, haven't we?
Yes, it was the...
Sergeant.
No, the sergeant from the Immortal squad that you'd killed. Not the Plasma squad.
Okay, so all hit,
Yes.
but...
6 precision.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, so we'll do the
So
precision
wounds.
first.
Yes. Precision shot first. Needing
4s.
4s because you use strength 5.
6s are breaching.
Cool.
Just the
2 normal.
And put those on your apothecary, please.
Yeah, 2 ups. Feel no pain. Oh, the apothecary's dead.
And then the
The
normal guy.
sergeant. Oh, I imagine you want it on the sergeant.
Yeah, but he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
And then the 6 normal ones that you can allocate.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 breaching and 1 regular.
Right, so the regular is on a 3, loves it, and the 2 feel no pains because the apothecary dies at the end of the turn. So that's 1 passed and 1 dead. So I've got 3 total plasmas left, but the 4 will fire.
I'll fire my bolt pistol and my multi-metal. Let's not forget the
yeah,
multi-metal.
oh yeah.
So the bolt pistol
Yeah,
hits, wounds,
I'll take it on the sergeant. Oh, he dies.
and then the multi-metal.
I've not got a
Hits.
load of hope for this squad anyway. So 2.
2. So he's dead.
Yes, so I've got 1 dude left.
Yep.
They're 8 shots back. I'm going to do 6 which have already died and then the 2
Yep.
which haven't. 3 hits, plus the guy which is still alive, 5 hits, and no overheats. So I get 4 breaching and a nothing.
So the 4 breachings are just going to kill 4...
Well, you get your 4 feel no pains.
Yep, so I'll take my feel no pains on those. 1, so 3 dead.
Yes.
And then 1 on my sergeant, who has artificer armor.
Okay.
It's fine.
Oh, it was a nothing. It was a nothing. 4 and a nothing.
Oh,
I got
okay.
it. Yeah. You passed it anyway. But
3 dead.
And then I will need at the end of the phase a leadership check for my plasma gunner.
Right.
Obviously, recon squad's all into him, right?
Yeah, no.
Doesn't sound like an attractive idea.
Right, we'll start with the severely depleted recon squad. There's only 4 of them left.
So they need actually to roll to rally at the start
That's
of the
true.
turn.
Good point. No, they do not.
And they run 2d6.
8 inches.
So they actually run off and get to the edge of this base.
But they can still snapshot.
Yes.
Oh no, they can't because they can't. No, they'll snapshot because it's heavy anyway.
Yeah.
So hitting on 6s, but they're going to fire into the Gorgons.
Yep.
Nothing.
Excellent.
And then
Hard choices.
the next squad of recons into that squad again.
Okay.
So they're hitting on 2s, 4, 6.
And that's because of the Master of Signals. I will not do anything because I've only got 1 reaction. I've already used it. Not that you asked. Not that you asked. I just thought I'd consider as if I had a reaction.
2 assault reactions for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 2s.
8 hits.
All precision. So.
Yeah. As it's 4s.
But those are rending. So
Yeah.
1 normal and 4 rends. So
Where do you want to put them?
let's start the rends off on your Iron Father.
Of course, so he's got a 4-up invuln because his Gorgon armour is a 5 rather than a 4. And he doesn't have an Iron Halo. So, 4s. He passes 3 and he's got a Feel No Pain 5 for being a Gorgon. He takes 1.
Takes 1.
And the normal.
Put it on the wounded Gorgon. Oh,
With a Feel No Pain.
Oh,
Loves it.
That would have been good. And are they fearless? Stubborn.
The stubborn 10, yeah.
So there's a pinning check as well.
10 for the Praetor. Loves it.
Oh, just.
Loves it.
If only I had that Vigilator with the Shell Shock 1.
Yes.
Right. Who's next? What do I want to do? I've got the side armour of that Spartan now, so I can make that go pop.
You can try. I mean, I say that like a big man, but you did 5 hull points to it last turn. So, I mean, at some point you will have to make it go pop.
Oh. Or I could multi-charge it later.
Boo, Fire Drakes. Boo. Boo, Alpha Legion Drakes.
Oh, maybe they're not. So my 6 las cannons, I'm going to put them into your Gorgons.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep. Now, I wasn't actually expecting this at all. Wounded on 2s and this will double me out, so I won't get Feel No Pain. Oh, 2 1s!
And there's someone on 1
Gorgons.
wound.
Yeah, so Feel No Pain, not Feel No Pain.
Cover save.
I was going for the invuln.
Okay,
But
that's
he's
it.
failed it. No matter what, he's failed it. So, he lies down dead, and I will check when the Gorgon armour goes off. So, I failed this one, but Craig's nicely pointed out I actually passed a save from the snipers. So, on a 4+, any unit within enemy unit within D6 has to take a blind check. No.
Well, Alfarius,
What do you mean?
you'll be within.
I didn't get my 4+. It's a
Oh,
4+
right, 4+.
any unit within D6.
Ah.
It's like really weird that it just doesn't, or like it doesn't go off. on
Yeah.
it. But oh well. Next unit, you gonna fire some bolters at me?
That's what they're here for, I guess. Just while here, let's see if we've got 24-inch range. Yeah, we do. So
From your melter.
from the Gravis Melt Cannon, so you get 6-up cover from this as well. No, you've got an bundle.
Yeah, my invuln's better, thanks.
Okay, so 2 shots, hitting on 2s. 2 hits.
Yes.
8, so still 2s. Yep.
2 wounds. These don't double me out.
Nope.
So my Alfarius has instant death all the time, doesn't he?
Yep.
So I'm just going to take these on my Iron Father because if Alfarius hits him and he fails a save anyway, it will just do him in anyway.
Yep.
So I might as well start trying to tank with him. Loves it. Loves it.
There you go. Right.
Ferrous McIronface takes it on his iron face.
This squad of tactical marines is going to fire into your immortals. There's 10
Yes.
shots because they're at full range.
Yeah, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s.
5s.
So you get 7 hits. And then 5s to wound.
2.
So I get a 3-up save, 5-up, Feel No Pain. So 1 failed, 1 dead. This Feel No Pain hasn't been going very well for me, I will say.
I'll take that.
Next tactical squad.
Everyone's in range except for the Plasma Pistol, so he'll fire his bolt gun.
Okay. Oh, has he actually got a Plasma Pistol?
Yeah.
The Plasma Pistol guy isn't just a proxy?
No, everyone's what you see is what you get.
You must be crazy.
He doesn't have a lot of luck with the plasma pistol.
No, I would think not. So 3 to hit, 5 to wound again.
So 6 this time. And that again to wound would be nice. A 4.
Oh. So apparently it's not Iron Hands that shrug off bolters, it's Chris. I'm gonna... What I really want to do is tank on a 2-up save, but I'm not going to. Oh, 3 pass. I angrily knock over your recon, and he takes one on the feel no pain. Dead. And this squad's getting whittled down. And only by 2 members, but from bolt guns, oh my god.
And I'm gonna let him live, because if he doesn't run away, then I might get just that little bit further up the board with the headhunters.
What, from the charge?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
So that's the end of your shooting phase.
That is all of the shooting.
So I'm going to take a leadership check for the plasma gun. He's got leadership 7.
Sticking around.
He loves it. He loves it. And yeah, your decision phase. What are you going to do first?
So first off, I'll take the easy one, and I'll charge the headhunters into your plasma.
He holds.
He's holding the line.
No. Oh, sorry. I keep using the fantasy terms. No, he just stays there.
Okay.
And does nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Are you sure? I would really like that reaction.
Yes.
Okay. That's in.
Oh, surprisingly, that 1-inch charge has been made. Alpha Drakes. Where are they going?
Yep, the whole squad will charge straight in to your Gorgons, because there's quite a lot of them.
Just the Gorgons?
The Iron Fiver's part of the unit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just them.
Okay. So I'm going to... The Overwatch is useless. I'm going to hold the line.
Okay.
So I've got a leadership 10 check to make. They love it. Love it. And you...
Well, I guess it's important. Let's see how many get in. Oh, that's a good one. 10.
You only scattered off 8, so realistically... You're all initiative 1 except for Alfarius.
Yep.
So you're going to get 8 plus... What is it, 10, 11 because Alfarius is in the squad?
Yep, so he's going to base to base there.
11, yeah. And then plus your piling, because we're all initiative 1. So you're going 14. They're well in.
Yep.
And then I will also pile in like 3 inches. So what we do know is everyone is in engagement range. Yeah. I actually thought you were going to go for the massive multi-combat.
What I don't want is to end up with Alfarius spending his game like killing off like a small portion. I really want to get out of there and into the rest later. So, do you have who in this unit can accept the challenge?
My sergeant and Alfarius can, but that's not mine. Why do I keep saying Alfarius? It's just on the mind.
Well, like,
he's got into the mind. Some of the mind games.
Some of them may be Alfarius.
They might be. Let's see how they roll. My sergeant and my Iron Father.
Okay, so I'm going to challenge with my sergeant from the Fire Drakes.
My sergeant will
of course.
So you go first with Alfarius.
Yep. So he's 6 attacks base, 1 on the charge because he's got 2-handed weapon.
Yes.
Weapon skill 6.
Oh, you don't get 1 on the charge because I held.
Oh, that's a good point. Weapon skill 7. Sorry.
So not double mine for the hitting on 2s.
3s.
Yeah.
Not mastercrafted, but that's good enough.
Oh, 5 hits. Strength 6, wounding on 2s. 4.
Preferred enemy.
Oh.
Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't have it at base, which is strange.
So yeah.
4.
So Iron Father on a 4. On a 4, he dies.
Yep.
He dies.
And
Next
then your
on
sergeant.
Gorgon. The sergeant's in the challenge.
So that's tricky to get
you
Gorgon. Yep.
So normal dude. So one normal dude dies as well. I'll take the lightning claws as the most useless guy in the squad. Oh yeah, and this guy.
Yep.
And that's that little non-person. He does get to strike though. So he gets his D6 hits.
Oh, his
Right now.
can move. Is...
Yes, right now, D6 Thunderhammer hits.
Oh.
6. So I may choose to do those 6 hits. I'm going to, in fact, choose to do those 6. So 6 wounding on 2+. I get 6 wounds with my Thunderhammer, so that's 6 brutal 2 AP2 hits onto your squad, doubling you out unless you've got battle hardened.
No, I do not.
Okay.
Pretty sure I don't.
How do you want to allocate? And you've got 4 before you need to start allocating them on Alfarius.
Yeah.
Because the sergeant's in the challenge.
I am going to start them on the squad because they've got 3 ups, so they've got a reasonable chance.
Okay.
So the first one. Fine.
Passes. So you got 5 left.
Oh, 1 dead.
Dead and 4 left.
Fine.
Fine. 3 left.
Oh,
Dead.
dead. That's 2. Oh, double
1
dead.
left, and there's 1 more dice to roll.
3 and fine.
Fine. So you have 1 Drake left out of the challenge.
Yep.
1 Drake in the challenge. And they all died at your Primarch's initiative. So that's a brutal rule. Chris has been using Ferrous, so I've not actually seen that come off yet. But oh my god.
Yeah, that's. And to be fair, if that had been pretty much any other Terminator unit, there would have been a lot more dead.
Yeah. Because you passed a couple of them on the 3s.
Yeah.
So yeah, initiative 1 step. Do you want to do both your initiative 1s and then I'll do both of mine?
Okay, into the challenge first.
Yes.
So weapon skill 5 against your 5.
I'm 4.
Oh, you're 4. Okay, so hit.
Oh, let me check the sergeant. So yeah, I'm weapon skill 4, so you hit me on 3s.
Yep. And because these are special fire drakes, they're master crafted for every one I roll, not just the first.
Okay.
But I only get 2s. So 1 hit.
Okay.
Winning on 2s. Win.
And then it's a Thunderhammer. Oh, he's dead. So that's my 2 wounds done for my sergeant.
He gets to swing back
Yes.
first.
So he's got 3 attacks because he's a baller.
Oh, hits twice
he hits
already.
Twice. He needs 2s to wound. 2. So you've got 3 ups to make.
4.
He's not got a Thunderhammer, he's only got a fist.
2 3 ups.
Yes.
Fine.
Oh, loves it. Then you've got your 1 Drake.
Yep, and he's only got 2 attacks. 2 hits.
Yep.
2 wins.
So 2 brutal attacks. 1 dead. 2 dead. So I'm left with 3 Terminators. However, all of those 5
Yep.
get to strike back. So I'm hitting you on 5s. Not too bad. 4. Could do a fair bit of damage to Alfarius here. Oh, no longer.
Okay, so the first
2
one.
wounds.
First on the fire drake.
Yes, it's only 1 at a time, remember, because it's not brutal. It's a fist.
Oh, it's a fist.
I know you're so used to everything being a Thunderhammer, but
Who brings Terminators without Thunderhammers?
someone that uses Gargons who cannot, in fact, use a Thunderhammer.
So 1 at a time then. 3 up.
Yeah.
Fine.
Loves it. Dead.
Doesn't.
So there's 1 Drake and Alfarius left in the combat. And I've got stubborn leadership 8. When actually I kind of want to run away here. I love it and stay.
That was nice of you.
Yes,
That's some pretty effective cover for the next turn.
yeah.
We've got one last one over here.
Yeah. You're all initiative 5 for your sudden strike?
Yep. So 3 on the 4 on the sergeant because he's charging.
Yes.
So we'll just do the sergeant first because that might be enough. Maybe not.
5s and 6s will rend. I'm dead.
Dead.
And then you consolidate your 4 inches. What a turn.
So they're going to, I guess, move towards the action.
Yeah, I guess.
Not really sure that's the best idea, but
But they do get there. So that's over to Iron Hands. Turn 2. So Iron Hands turn 2. We're going to have to do some things and some stuff. Because that sort of got out of hand fast.
And as I am, as I'm Alpharius, I get to choose where I'm going to take my 2 reactions. So at this point, I guess I'll take them in the shooting phase.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's the thing. I'm going to start off my turn by moving my Immortals 7 inches to this point here, and they're going to blob up there. Would you like to react?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure.
I'd sort of like you to. I'm going to move my Spartan sort of like to here and face my frontal armour towards your las cannons. You might guess what's coming from that action. My Medusan Immortals here are going to move 7 laterally because I sort of want to skirt Alpharius. Though he's going to do what he's going to do. I think I've got a plan. What I'm going to do is actually move 7 inches up to here. And get within Heart of the Legion range of that objective. Which will be really nice. You know, getting that 4 up, feel no pain.
Is it 6 inches for Heart of Legion?
Yes. So I will have
probably the majority of the unit, yeah?
Yeah. And it's if you get, I think it's a quarter of the unit,
then
they all just get it. My squad here is going to move down a level, but
Okay.
I'm just going to leave them there.
Yep.
Because
That's time.
it's a tactical squad.
Yep.
My Sicarans are just going to act like they're one squadron and both just move there.
Is that are they within 12 inches of them?
They are.
So I'll move up.
So, with that is now my shooting phase. Because, you know, all the tanks that I deployed are no longer really there.
There's 3 out of 4. No, sorry. 3 out of 5.
Okay, the Cerberus is no longer there. That's what I want. I just longingly looking at it, but it was not to be. I'm going to start off with my tactical squad. So I've got 6 within the 22 inches. Would you like to do anything?
Nope.
No? Are you sure?
Very sure.
No tactical baiting. So no tactical baiting this game. I hit on 3s and wound on 4s because he's a puny Alpha Legion. But I wound less times than you did against mine.
And I'll take it on the it's just 1, yeah?
Yes.
And the Artificer on the Sergeant. He's completely superfluous because there's an Apothecary with Artificer in the same leadership.
Yeah. Well, I think they should have had Apothecaries leadership 7 rather than 8. It seems a bit weird that the Apothecaries just why is the Apothecary just as good a squad leader as the squad leader? Why are they not the squad leaders? My Immortals here are going to fire into your las cannons.
Volkites and Gravitons. So the Gravitons are not going to be in range.
No. It's 15 inch for the Volkites at the front. So goes to 13.
Yeah.
So a few in.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 or 5.
Probably just these ones here, and then the bolt guns. Yeah, I'll just weather it.
4 Volkites, hits 5 times and wounds on. They've got charges, so 3s. 3 wounds.
So my Fiups.
Yeah.
And Feel No Pain.
And that's 1 D flag.
And 1 D flag.
Wounds. Loves it. The bolt guns. 1, 2, 3. It's just 3 bolt guns, in fact.
No wait.
Nothing. What's going to shoot next? How many have you got left?
5 and the Apothecary.
My Spartan's going to fire next. Would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I can't pop it, so it won't kill all those immortals in a blast. Yeah, I'll return fire.
Okay.
I think they might die, but well, I think they might be white.
You do yours first. I'm generous like that.
Okay,
Hits him on threes. 4, and then 6s with a reroll. Oh, it gets wrecked.
It's wrecked. That's all I can do.
Yeah, that's all you can do because you can't. 10. So I've got 2 sets of las cannons, which are twin linked, luckily. I've just knocked a dice off.
But you got 2 there.
And then 2s.
And
1
like
wound.
5 up cover save.
Yeah.
No.
Then the heavy bolter. 4 hits and 3s. 3 wounds.
3 ups. And if you'll no pain. Right.
Loves it.
4 left.
Next, my damaged Sikaran that's further away from the headhunters is going to fire into the las cannon squad that's already reacted.
Yep.
I'll do the las cannon that can't see I'll do the las cannon that can't see the las cannons into your Meltagun squad.
Okay.
So the las cannon that can't see hits, wounds your melters. Probably he definitely gets 6 up from the combat and stuff. Oh, he does. I've then got the accelerator autocannon that gets 8 shots into the las cannon squad. All hit. Strength 7 with 6's rend. 3 rends and 3 wounds.
So the 3 rends are on my 5 up.
Yeah.
In the tray.
Yes.
Nope. And they're getting 2 Fiona pains. Nope, so that's 2 dead. And then the other 3...
3 normal wounds, yeah.
3 ups. Feel no pains.
Oh.
Just 2.
So I've got my heavy bolter, which is 36-inch range, which might not be in, and I've got a las cannon. So I'll just do the las cannon quickly. Hits, wounds, so you got your 5 up.
Nope.
Nope. And we'll get... So we've got the heavy bolter from the further away one.
So that is in range.
Okay.
And
so the heavy bolter into the las cannons. 3 hits, 3s, 3 wounds. Sergeant and apothecary left.
so
They're both 2s, are they?
No, just the apothecary with 2s. So 1 in the trade. Fine.
So that means to get rid of that one las cannon.
An entire Sikaran, please.
What I can do is this this Sikaran is going to fire its defensive weapon, which can fire at a different target, and it's got to be the closest infantry squad, hasn't it?
It does.
I'm going to fire the las cannon sponson that can't see the main target into your las cannon squad.
So the main target.
The main target will be these headhunters that are going to crack grenade me in the arse.
Okay, so they'll return fire.
Okay. So the one thing that I think you can actually do with it is the multi-melter.
Yep.
Yeah, so do you want to do that one first? You're within 12. So 2s to hit.
Hits.
2 dice.
Do I need? Don't know. Is it 13?
I will check if it matters. 7.
It's 15.
It doesn't matter then. And what does it do?
I picked up the one that rolled a 6.
Yes! Ah! So it explodes. How far does it explode?
2. Then I have to get his...
And I imagine, yeah. So yeah, he gets his buddy with strength 8. And it doesn't do anything. So the actual shots from that Spartan, not the Spartan, the shots from that Sikaran, the las cannon into the las cannons doesn't hit. The accelerator autocannon into the headhunters hits 8 times. It rends and wounds 5 times.
Rends once, does it?
Yeah, 1 rend, wound 5 times.
Okay, so the 1 rend on a normal person, I'm getting nothing from
The
that?
5 up, feel no pain.
Oh, yes, thank you. Nope, so 1 dead. And then
5 normals.
2 ups.
Ah, starts tanking on the sergeant. What a loser.
Oh, feel no pain.
Oh, boo.
Sergeant's fine.
Boo. The las cannon on that side as well. Hits. One dead.
And another normal one, yeah.
Yeah. And then the heavy bolter that's got to fire at the nearest infantry squad. So that's actually the fleeing recons.
Yep.
Over here. 3 hits. No wounds. Right.
And we've got a leadership check over here and probably one over there.
I've got my mortals here to fire. Which I'm going to see how many are in range of your headhunters.
Okay.
So I've got 7 bolters and the multi-melter that can only fire into the... Sorry, the bolter that can only fire into the multi-melter.
Volkite that can fire into the multi-melter.
That's the one. So I've got 7 bolters and a Volkite that can only fire into the multi-melter. So the Volkite into the multi-melter doesn't hit. That's a shame. And the bolters that can fire into anyone hit 4 times. Don't wound. Excellent stuff. Good job for coming, lads. And then it's leadership checks.
Okay.
So then leadership checks for the las cannons and headhunters.
So do the las cannons first. They're in leadership 8. They're fine.
And the headhunters.
They're on leadership 8 as well. And they're fine.
The bravest Alpha Legion.
This is unusual.
So combat, Alfarius will be going first.
Is there?
There's no one.
There's no one for a challenge there.
No.
Okay, so Alfarius will go first. He's hitting on
3s. Because you're not double.
No.
So 4 hits.
Winning on 2s.
4. So 4 5-ups. Oh! 1 dies. And 2 will get to strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want to do your Drake and see if you wipe them?
Okay.
And then they'll petulantly strike back.
Right, so I've got 3, still hitting you on 3s. Oh, nope, not doing that. 2s. 2, and it's a brutal 2.
So it's a brutal 2, 5s. 1 dies, leaving a stubborn leadership 8 behind, which I'm really hoping doesn't run away. But I've got 4 attacks back first. I hit once.
It's all looking good.
It doesn't wound. So my leadership check. Now I've been rolling low all game. I really hope I get it now. Oh! So he runs, and he runs 3.
And I'm adding 6. You're adding 4, I'm adding 6.
Yes.
And I've got Crusader as well, so I can reroll. Yeah.
Yeah, you got me. So, the one time that I roll high this game is the one time I didn't want to.
And
that is Iron Hands turn 2, where
I'm gonna consolidate somewhere with Alfarius as well.
So into Alpha Legion turn 3, and I'm down to 4 interesting choices on the Iron Hand side. So what is Craig going to do this turn?
I'll start with trying to rally those Recon Marines.
Okay. There we go.
Yep.
They do.
So they're going back their initiative towards the nearest piece of cover.
So I'm starting to try and actually work out what Craig is doing. Because I don't know his objective, he doesn't know mine. I think he might have a last turn score as his objective.
So move the tacticals.
Scoring turn 4 to 2 and turn 4. It could be scoring at the end of the game. He's certainly not going for my objective because there's nothing near enough, really.
It's far too close to try and deep strike in there. And there's nothing scoring in the deep striking group anyway. Right, so they've moved up. I need to get bodies close.
Oh, you're going to stay outside of 10, are you?
I am going to stay outside of 10.
Such a loser.
Don't want.
Stop using your Legion rule.
It's such a bad way to play, isn't it? See, I've done myself a little bit of a disservice there.
Well, because you could have got a bit.
Well, if I did let them get closer, I might have got some melta guns in range.
Oh, because you get that interplay, don't you, between the melter being in range and me not being in range to react.
Yeah. So we're gonna literally form up behind.
Oh,
He almost.
Oh.
Right, the dreadnoughts are so far out of range. They've got an 8" plus 4, so they're running 12. Hoping that there's something left by the time they get there. This is.
Ooh, what's the juicy stuff?
So. So he's good there to avoid some immortal charge.
Okay. And you were definitely within reaction range of me there.
Yep.
So, I'm going to turn
And reverse your 6.
that way. Yeah, and reverse 6 to there. And I'm still within the range. Well, I tried.
Alpharis gets to give the entire army something this turn. Preferred enemy, sudden strike, or fleet. I'll give the entire army fleet just to get those dreadnoughts
Oh, really?
2 inches further.
Two inches is a lot, mate. Ah, the joke.
Right.
All the time.
So Farius is 8 and the Terminator is only 6. I guess I'll just move him up 6.
Is he splitting off?
Nope. Keeping... No, actually he will. So he's got an 8-inch move. And then the Terminator will... Oh, actually he can probably keep up. Still wee with 2 inches.
So are you staying?
He's staying together, just
Right,
keep the ablative wound, but
Yeah, he's basically just to know your... Because it means that your split charge will be slightly harder. Potentially. Oh, well, actually, you won't be able to do it.
hoping for not having a split charge. Right, and
The tactical squad, now that I've already reacted.
that's a good point. So they're just all going to move.
And become ablative wounds, or chargeable wounds for the las cannon.
It's more a see what you'll do kind of thing, because there's a lot of people moving up at this point, so it gives me more options. And besides that, with something like a bunch of immortals, it really is just throw buckets of dice at them.
Yes. Yeah. See what sticks.
Right.
Yeah.
So that
Shooting
is all
dice.
my movement. Okay. So we'll start with the juicy one, which is the multi-melter into
Yes.
your Sicaran.
Do you know what? I'm just going to have to take it. Like, I need that reaction somewhere else.
Yep.
So, yeah. Do your worst.
Is it within 12?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I say, oh, yeah. Yes, you buy about half an inch.
Hits.
Yeah. 2 dice. 13 on the front.
That's
Ah,
okay.
could you fail one of these tests, please? And then you need a 5 up to explodes me.
Oh.
Aye. Just immobilised. But
That's disappointing.
not the worst result for him. Not snap firing. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's next?
We will start with the 4 recon marines who are snap shooting.
Yeah. So is it this turn that they regrouped?
Yes.
Yes. So they're, as you say, snap shooting.
And they moved it anyway, so they will fire into this unit with the mortar attack.
Yeah. So that's the closer one to your lines.
Yep. 1 hit.
Yeah, and it's not a precision shot because you're snap firing. So you.
This is true, yeah. Nope. Do I have preferred enemy? No, I do.
No, you got fleets, didn't you?
I'm trying to remember which units have preferred enemy at base.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay, that's them. The larger blob will fire at the same target.
I'm just gonna have to take it.
So
In fact, I've got a 4 up. I'm out of range, and yeah, I've got a 4 up damage mitigation anyway. So
So hitting on 2s because they've got the Master of Signals.
Yes. 7 hits.
That's not very good.
And then 4s and 5s.
Yes, 4s and 5s. So 2 Rens and 1 normal.
Where are they going?
What have we got in here? Volkites. Is there a Sergeant?
I believe the Sergeant is still in there. He's not in the other squad. Yes.
So you've got a Sergeant. So we're starting the Moritat with the 2 Rens.
Yeah, so I've got a 5-up Invon, because he's got a refractor.
Okay.
And
You feel
he gets +1 for the Feel No Pain for the Heart of the Legion. So he gets a 6. So he's taking a wound out of his 2.
And then put the normal
On him.
Yep.
So 2 up for the normal. It's fine.
Okay.
So Moritat is taking a wound. Son of a bitch.
Okay. The las cannon into the Sakaran. Yep.
Yeah, go on.
Hang on, 3.
Excellent.
Okay, now for the buckets of dice.
Okay. Who's
So-
going first?
Everyone here's in rapid fire range.
I am going to...
Suddenly realising that it probably makes more sense to go with the squad first. Yeah, so this squad will go first because less of your unit are in range to fire
Yeah,
back.
to return back. Yeah, I will hold off then.
So everyone is in rapid fire range.
Yep, so 20 shots.
Hitting on 3s, winning on 5s.
Yes.
Carefully, not try to move any. That again for the wounds would be good. Was that one?
Yeah, that would be good for the wound. But however, I hope you're just going to roll 12 ones.
It's acceptable, I suppose.
4
4.
wounds. Pretty much the same level. So 4 wounds, taking on who I want. I'll go 3-ups, 4-ups on basic guys. So 3 passed with Feel No Pain. Loves it. For Heart of the Legion.
No one quite in range there.
That's from the Melters.
Melters, yep.
Yeah.
So, yep, still 10 in here again, so they'll fire into the same squad.
I'll return fire.
Oh, you might.
Funnily enough.
Right. Okay, so again, 3s and 5s.
Oh,
Not bad.
a good number of hits there, 15. And then wounding on 5s.
2, 3, 5.
Cool. I'll just, again, tank on normal dudes, starting with the bolters. So 3s, not as good. And 4s, oh, 2 dead. 2 glorious heroes of the Imperium go down. And that is, how many are within 13 at the back?
I think everyone is in range, including that grav gun.
Right, okay. So I'll work out what that is. So I've got 6 bolter shots, including the 2 guys that have died. Hit twice. And wound twice.
3 ups.
Yeah.
1.
1 dies. I've got 12 graviton pistol shots because of the super annoying Moritat. These aren't gets hot, so I'll just obviously just roll them all at once.
Shame about that gets hot.
Yeah, 4 misses. And then you've got 8 strength tests to take. What? 8 strength tests to take. 5 6s fail. Yeah.
Is it not under your strength?
No, equal to or under, I
Okay.
think. Oh, your
5.
high rolls bite you in the arse, and that's 5 armor saves. Oh, you love it though. Only 1 dies. And then my Volkite charges. Oh no, Grav Shredder's next. Grav Shredders gets 4 hits. That's 4 more strength checks.
Just
1 and 1 armor save.
Fine.
Loves it. Why am I even bothering firing? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 charges. So 18 charger shots. So I miss with that 4, 9. I think that was a miss. 4, 8. I missed 9 times out of 18. And then on 3s to wound. Oh, that wasn't bad though. 9 wounds.
My 3 ups. 3.
3 and 3 D flags. 3 D flags. Flag twice. And 2 more.
5.
Oh, 5 total. I'm going to stop complaining about that return fire.
Luckily, they're not taking a leadership check for that.
Yeah. Which is not too bad for the loss of 2 immortals. Yeah, what am I messing about with for upgrading their weapons? Just go with the Volkite chargers all the time.
Yeah, and that's like there's not a lot else I could do other than just keep throwing dice at them now. So
yeah,
and I guess that moves us into the assault phase.
With the question of what is Alfarius going to do?
Alfarius is going to go for the Sikaran.
Is he? That's your only charge happening this turn because you rapid fired all your bolters.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to hold the line there. Can you hold the line?
No, you can't.
I'm going to Overwatch then with my bolter.
Okay.
Just because it's free shots and I'm not doing anything else. That's the end of that then.
Okay.
I am 9 inches away from you.
Okay, so I get +3 to this for fleet and his movement.
Yeah. So you need a 6.
Just.
Oh. So you get in and then the Terminators pile in.
Yep.
At his initiative step, I suppose you want to be further away from me.
Yeah, that's
So if I explodes.
Yep.
And the Sikaran has already started falling apart in preparation for what's coming.
Right.
Yeah, so hit me on 2s if you dare. 6 hits. And then these are all...
Armor Bane.
Yes.
So I'm 6 plus 2d6. So do I need... I'm in the rear armor, so is that 10?
12 in the rear armor
12?
of a Sikaran.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6s.
So you've got a glance. A nothing.
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 Pen.
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 Pen. And one more. A glance.
glance.
So 2 glances, 2 pens. What do the 2 pens do?
So I'm AP.
At
1.
least 2. Are you 1?
I think it might be 1. Pale Spear is AP 1.
Okay, so 2 dice, 5s to explodes.
Nope.
Lame. Yep, and the Sikaran falls apart uselessly, leaving me with 2 immortal blobs and the tactical blob.
And I guess...
No consolidate because you charge the vehicle.
Yeah, just wondering what I'm going to do. Yeah. So that's the end of Alpha Legion turn 3.
So into Iron Hand's turn 4? 3? 3? Because that was your turn 3. So I'm going to move forwards with my Moritat. Now we know he's 17 inches away. Craig can't react because he's butted up to this other dreadnought that's in a different unit. So I can move 7 inches directly forwards with my not jump pack, and that will put me exactly on, or like just within 10 inches away, to be able to grab pistol his dreadnought. Now the choice here is, do the rest of the unit follow him, or do they split off? I'm going to have to join him, aren't I? I sort of wanted to... What I wanted to do was start splitting off so I had more decisions to make this turn. And like, say, multi-charge some things like that. But it just means that you can bolter him down with impunity rather than having to use your sniper rifles. Do you know what? We played Aeronautica last night, and I've had Kenny Loggins playing with the boys running through my head for all day now. And I hope everyone at home is now humming, playing with the boys. which is possibly the greatest movie scene of all time. Why they included that in the movie, I do not know. I really do hope it was like in Always Sunny, where it's like, well, it's just to get the female interest into the movie. So these immortals move up here, and my tactical squad stand still and hope that one fury is enough to down
Can I be?
8 toons.
There's no mathematical way him moving closer to them gets him further away from that, I guess.
Oh, sneaky. Are you within 12? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I only have to move. No, I have to move directly towards them, right?
Mm.
So yeah, I don't think I can get further away from you by doing that. That would have been clever.
That would have been a real big brain moment. Yeah, that's my movement phase. So into shooting, I'm going to go straight into the grav pistol double shots into the dreadnought that's closest. When are you getting your extra reactions?
Yeah, well, in the shooting phase.
Right. So yeah, is the grav shredder in range as well? No, I don't think it is. So 12 shots from the grav pistol.
Oh, me sir. I'm going to use my once per game Legion special reaction, Smoke and Mirrors.
Oh, go on then. You get to move D6.
I get to place him anywhere within 12 inches and then roll a scatter dice on a D6.
Right. Bastard. And this means that I can't shoot at anyone else, doesn't it?
Yeah. And in order to actually get this off, I might actually have to move him backwards. But that would...
To here?
Yeah, if he scatters into terrain, he just stops up against it. Yeah, he's going to there. I'll roll this here.
Yeah. He gets it. Or does he always scatter?
He always scatters. Or maybe not, I don't know. I'll leave it
he's
there.
not moved far anyway.
Right.
Okay.
That was... I'm really sorry about that, but I couldn't not do that.
Son of a bitch. Right. Well, that's that wasted. The Medusan Immortals are going to fire into the Headhunters. Look at how pleased with him he says here.
Alpha Legion is really the Legion that makes people feel good about themselves when they do horrible things.
Well, you feel good about yourself, I imagine.
Yeah.
So my Immortals here are going to fire into... Yeah, Headhunter squad. Jesus. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 grav shredded... 4 Volcat charges that are in range. I hit 3 times. I get 1 wound. Horrible. Completely horrible.
Fine.
Obviously. My grav shredder is out of range, so I've just got my bolters, which are just firing normally. And they'll all be within 24. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 bolters. What am I doing with my life? So 5 hits. And 4's 2 wounds. 2 wounds from 5 hits.
2 ups on... I actually want to take the tips because it's a multi-melt. It's the only one with 3
Yes.
ups. Fine.
And then the tacticals into Alfarius, because they have nothing better to do.
Alfarius, how close is he to the tacticals?
Oh, like 4 inches.
So that should probably put me in range of throwing one of my venom spheres. Yep. 8-inch range. So I'll overwatch with a venom sphere.
Okay. So I've got 12 tacticals and an apothecary. Fury the Legioning. So the first lot of 12 get 8 hits. The second lot of 12 is 11 hits, so that's 19. with the Apothecary, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 26. So 26, your toughness is 6 now.
Yep.
Because you are a big boy for 50% of your squad. So I get nothing. And 2. So 2 wounds on your
2
fire drakes. Yeah, or wherever you want.
Right.
Loves it.
And then I'll fire back with the Venom Sphere, which is Assault 6.
Yes.
So hitting on 2s with a reroll. Is there? No, there's not an independent character in there.
No.
So the reroll to a 6.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, did you not need an independent character?
No, it's his ballistic skills high enough
Oh,
that I can reroll
I
it to a
get
6.
you. Yeah.
And then poison 3+.
Yes.
Just 3.
3. So I've got a 3 up save.
Ah.
And the 6s start coming out now. And that is my turn. Because, yes.
Everyone fired.
Yeah, everyone is fired. And I don't actually want to charge these headhunters. So,
Yeah.
over to your go.
Cool.
In Alpha Legion turn 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Alpha Legion turn 4. What's
Okay.
going on?
Everyone here, hopefully, is in range of someone. Yep. So no movement is going on there, or there, or there. The snipers are
Not moving?
not moving because that's what snipers do. This tactical squad will bump up here just to make sure they are well within range of this objective.
At the end of the game, I imagine, because do you know what? I don't know what your objective is, but I think you're the end of the game. Everyone can laugh at me in the comments if I've guessed that one wrong.
It's all secrets and lies.
Have you got any idea of what I've got?
I don't, but one of the possible...
That's the benefit of playing so nonsensically, is you have no idea what I'm doing.
All I know is that a lot of them tend to favour your home objective. So Alfarius is going in for a bloodbath of your tactical squad at your home objective.
Do a lot of them favour the home objective?
Well, generally they score, usually there's you score a bit more for the home objective.
In these missions?
I think so. I think there's one that's 5.
Is it not your enemy's objective?
Oh, maybe that.
Yeah, I think it's your enemy's objective.
Can I get anyone that far? No, probably not. Strangely, this squad here are going to...
They're also going to move, are they?
They are going to move, and actually they're going to run straight through the gap here. More to create a speed bump than anything else.
Okay.
So this squad will move. The headhunters will literally just move up a tiny bit.
Okay. And are they within 10?
They will be within 10.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't think it's going to matter, though. Oh, no, it matters for your Bane Strike. How far away, actually, are you? It's 2 shots.
It's 2 shots if I'm within 9.
Just leave it. You want to charge me with your Dreadnought? I'll wait till that moves right next to me.
Okay. These are in the bottom.
Yes, they are. So, Alfarius...
Well, Alfarius is going to move his 8 inches -2 for going through a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Very Kool-Aid.
Or even if he doesn't minus the 2,
And the 6
he gets easy.
gets him to there.
2 inch away, yeah.
And then we end up with the dreadnoughts.
Yeah, the bit that I've been waiting for.
So, I think the correct thing to do here is to move that one there.
I will react with that one. or with that squad. Because I think there's no way I'm going to be able to get these guys into cover if I react there. Whereas I might be able to make you shortest distance through cover here. 3 inches back of just the ones outside of cover. And these ones round 3 inches because I'm heavy. Yeah, so you know your shortest distance is through cover, so you strike at initiative 1 at least.
And that's all your movement reactions?
Yes, that is my movement reaction done. Yarp.
So that means I can move these guys up just to make sure that I get maximum shots.
Oh, they're all in rapid fire anyway.
Well, I need to get the melta guns closer.
I thought they were all in 12. Are they not?
Yeah, they probably
I think
are,
you
actually.
measured it at the start.
Yeah, okay, I'll stand there then, because that way I can fury. Which I really do need to do.
Yeah, you're in of all the melters.
Okay. Yeah, that one first. That one second.
Okay. And then shooting phase, I think that's all your units moved, isn't it?
Yep. This squad must die.
Right, what are you doing?
We'll start with the snipers that moved, so they're snapshooting.
Yes. Into which unit?
To your unit here.
My
So
Moritat blob.
you made the choice for me by effectively running this one away. The plan was gang up on one of the immortal units.
Yeah.
You moved one away, so the other ones get it.
Fair.
So the first 4 sniper rifles, hitting on 6s. No hits. The sniper rifles at the back, there's still 10 of them. So they are hitting on 2s because of the master signals.
Oh. Is that 5 6s?
Yeah. Let's see what we do on the wound rolls. So 4s, 5s and 6s are ending.
Yeah.
Fox. Oh, that's bad. So 1 normal wound and
5 rends.
5 rends. So we'll start with the Moritat, please. So take the rends.
The Wrens. So he's 5 up, loves it. He's not got a feel no pain because on a Heart of Legion +1 feel no pain. So he's feel no pain. No, he dies. Then I've got 3 more and a normal wound.
So take your sergeant.
On the sergeant, loves it. He gets his feel no pain of 4 up. He dies.
And then we'll take the front grav shredder.
Okay, so
But
that's
normal.
1 normal
Yeah.
wound. Loves it.
Okay. Next we'll fire the last cannon into your immortals.
Yeah.
Hits. Vaporizes.
Yeah.
5?
Yeah, 5 up. Nope. I've got a bolter left. Yes, I've got a bolter left.
The 3 rapid firing bolters here.
Yes, and I will actually... I've only got 1 return fire this turn. If I don't return fire, I imagine Craig is just going to not fire his dreadnoughts. Because why would he? And just get the grav shots. If I do fire, the dreadnoughts fire. So I'm going to return fire at these 3 just to wipe out a scoring unit. Otherwise, I'm just going to completely waste that return fire.
Okay.
So, yeah,
You go
3.
Okay, I'll go first then. Hitting on 3s. I'm wounding on 5s.
Yes.
Just 1.
1. So 3 up, loves it. So I've got only 2 grav shredders in there. So that's 3 hits from the grav shredders.
So those
So
are
your strength checks and arm saves.
So that's 2 fail.
Yeah.
Yep. And 1 dead.
Yeah. And then I've got 8 Volkites. Oh Jesus!
Oh.
Oh Christ! And then I'm going to wound on 3s So I get some wounds, 6 wounds.
That's the squad.
Awesome. Right, well at least I've denied a scoring unit. So, you know, but that is my reaction for this turn,
Okay.
or this phase.
So we'll go next onto the bolt guns. The sergeant with the power fist will also fire.
His plasma pistol.
No. No.
So you finally in range of your plasma pistol and you're not going to fire it?
No, because he's got a power fist. Oh, actually.
Ooh. Spicy question.
Yeah, you know what? I'll fire bolt pistols with him. And a plasma pistol. So there's 9 bolt pistols.
Oi! Ooh!
Correctly. Okay, so hitting a freeze. There's a lot of ones in there. That's good. Get them out of the system.
Are you just pointing that out? I am rolling ones, I promise.
Just the one.
Yeah, and then I've got a 3 up, 4 up. Loves it.
The plasma pistol.
Oh.
At least he misses. Right, the melter guns.
Yeah, so that's 10 melter guns, hitting on 3s, wounded on 2s still. But I'll feel no pain. 8 hits. 2s.
Yep.
So 7 wounds. 7 5 ups.
Ooh, not bad.
Followed by 4 ups. 2 die. It's not going well for the hands. My closest model is in fact the Grav Shredder, which I really don't want to be taken off. So I'll take off. Yeah, them two. It's got to be.
Right, we'll start with the templates
Yep.
from the...
Oh, are you really going to waste our time with the templates?
You're going to re-roll them, I know, but there's still a lot of them.
I'm gonna go 3 up, 3 up, 4 up.
Yeah. But I've seen your dice this game.
You have 5 of them.
5. So that's twice because there's 2
Yeah,
in him.
yeah. So 5 heavy flamer shots.
Force. That's 10 heavy flamer shots, just so in case anyone's wondering.
Yeah, sorry, 5 twice. 3. So I've got a 3 up, followed by a 3 up, and we didn't even get to the end of the rolls.
Right, this one
See,
over.
you're wasting our time with the flamers.
I'm going to waste your time again. Probably 3.
Yeah.
4 ups.
Oh, you've got 2 lots of these, have you?
No,
No,
just the
you've
one.
got a melter fist.
Yeah, and then the melter.
Twin linked.
Twin linked, yeah. 2 hits. Oh,
Ooh.
1. Just 1.
So you've got a 5 up, followed by a 4 up. Loves it.
Don't think I'm going to get anyone with that dreadnought.
You've got an 8-inch range. You can get like 3.
I meant with a flamer.
Oh yeah, you've got 8-inch with the flamer.
2.
So I think you get 3 or 4 there.
Okay, we'll go with 3. Split the difference. A 6 actually, because...
Yeah, because it's 2.
5.
So I get a 3 up, followed by a 3 up, followed by a 4 up. Loves it.
The multi...
Good boy.
I'll get them eventually. Right, the multi-melter into this squad.
Yes.
Hits.
Mm-hmm.
Wounds. And it wasn't
5 up.
I don't think I was a precision shot there.
So it's 5 up and then a 4 up. Oh, 1 dies. Bye-bye, random bolt gun marine.
And the bean strikes are probably not in range.
So they're
Actually,
they're not in rapid fire, but
yeah.
they're obviously within
Okay, so
like
fire
fire
that.
range. Yep.
Hits.
That's a precision shot.
Doesn't wound.
Okay.
And then Alfarius will fire.
His venom spheres.
I think he's got 3, so I'll get 1 more.
just do them.
2s. And these reroll to 6s.
Yeah, because of his ballistic skill.
Oh, 1.
What? What skill did you give yourself this turn?
I didn't give myself one, and I could have given myself preferred enemy there, but I chose not to because I didn't do it. So that's my
Right, okay.
mistake.
Well, that's what I was getting at. Did you want to go preferred enemy?
I mean, I don't.
You mean you don't not want to go preferred?
I really wish I'd gone with sudden strike now, because assuming those dreadnoughts do get into combat, hitting first would probably be quite fun.
Yes, rather than after.
Okay, 3 pluses. So 3 on your tactical squad.
Yeah. So I'm going to go just allowing wound or allowing armor saves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3s. Love it.
And I think that is all the shooting.
Okay. So into the assault phase. Where are you going first?
This tactical squad into your.
I can't. I'm not doing anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
So closest to closest is probably this one.
Yes, I think you'll all be within 8 because your rear melter gun was within 12, so they'll all well be within 8.
So they're probably going to go around there.
Any more charges?
The dreadnoughts are now going to charge into that unit that is engaged.
Right, they can't do anything about it because they're already engaged.
Ooh. Right, so the closest dreadnought with the 2 claws.
Yep.
He's in.
Yes.
This one charging through the cover.
Yeah. So -2. Oh. Oh, he's in. He will
5.
be.
No.
He's got +1 because he's a dreadnought.
Ah, yeah.
There you go.
Right, Alfarius will charge into your tactical squad.
They're not going to do anything.
Okay, so
because really I'm saving it for this charge.
basically Alfarius will move in and then the Terminator will butt up against the wall even with a double 1.
Yeah.
So
they're in.
and then the last. I'm not going to charge with that dreadnought.
What a loser. What a loser. Fine.
Right. Let's
do you
start
wanna
with
start?
Alfarius.
Okay. So the Alfarius tactical combat.
Hitting on
2s?
No,
no,
3s.
3s because you weapon skill 7, aren't you?
I really wish I preferred my enemy. 2s. 3 dead.
3 dead because I've got feel no pain.
And I'll
You've
take
got
your
instant
forfeit.
death.
And your sergeant. Is he's in range?
Oh, who's the sergeant? No one. So the sergeant is dead.
Okay. And then anyone else you want? Unless there's anything special. Oh, the Vexilla. Oh no, he's not in range. He's totally not in range.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah.
And
So
then-
my piling and then striking back. I've lost no one from the squad, so that means that there is 9 guys striking back. I hit 4 times. All the 6s come out now. No.
Nope. Nothing. And then my sergeant hits
Yeah.
back.
What I should have done is challenge, because I would have hit you at your normal toughness rather than Alfarius' majority toughness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sergeant will just swing into the squad. He's got 4 attacks on the charge.
Yep. 2 hits.
2s to smash. Just the 1.
Just the 1. So that's 1 dead.
Yep.
And I'm at -4, but I'm stubborn within 6 inches of an objective. So I'm leadership 7.
Oh!
And I go 2, and you can't not catch me.
Yeah, I can't not catch you.
Apparently, I can only play Iron Warriors and Solar.
And he'll
And then a 6-inch consolidate from Alfarius.
back
Get
out.
out of the get out of that cover. So the dreadnought combat over here. So you've got a dreadnought that's not going through cover, and your tactical marines are all simultaneous with me.
So the dreadnought's going at the same time as you, yeah?
Yes.
Yep. So 3 plus charge plus 2 combat weapons. I'm going to hit you with the grab his fist.
Yeah.
Brutals. Hitting you in freeze.
So hitting on 3s. Oh, one hit.
Once again, I really wish I prepared my enemy this turn.
And then 2s to invulnerable.
Yep.
So you've got a brutal 3.
Got one.
Dead. And we consolidate. Oh, we've all piled in at this stage. So I've got 4 that are going to use their. Oh, I'll just not.
Oh, he's not.
In fact, I'm going to. Only one's going into that dreadnought. So this lot. Do you want to do your attacks first?
Okay.
You charged. I didn't hold, so you've got 21 attacks unless you've got a fist.
I've got a fist in there. 2,
Ooh.
4, 6, 8, 9. So that's 18.
Right. So the 19 was it?
No,
18.
18 shots. So I'm hitting on 4s. I've got bayonets, so I'm winning in 3s.
Boy, that's a big change for the tacticals this game.
Maybe this is where we do it. That's not great. Right, so...
And there's one more.
Oh, thank you. So 7 there, winning on 3s. 4.
4. So I've got 3s followed by 4s. Oh,
2.
2 dead. They will get to strike. So I've actually got 5 total striking into your squad, and then I've got 2 with crack grenades striking into your dreads. So 5 into the squad. Luckily, I've got hatred.
Everybody.
Yeah. So 2 hits, 2 wounds.
Yeah, just regular saves. 1 dice. I'll take this one out to make space for the sergeant. This is perfect.
And then I do my cracks. Doesn't wound on this one, and the crack here doesn't wound.
And I pile in. Yeah.
Yeah. So then you've got your dread and your fist.
Yep. So the sergeant with his fist, so he's two attacks plus 1 for the charge because it's a specialist weapon.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s.
Excellent.
Sad. And then the
dreadnought,
who has 4, because he's only got 1 combat weapon. He's hitting on 3s. It's better.
Goodbye, breaches.
Maybe not.
Oh,
2.
2 though. So the first one, the second one, 2 dead. Bop, bop.
And then, are you fearless?
I am stubborn leadership 10. I love it. And everyone piles in to my 3 dudes. And that will be going into Iron Hands turn 4.
Yep.
So this is going to be a fast turn. The Iron Hands. Go on.
I'm going to take 2 movement reactions.
Okay, 2 movement reactions. Well, it's lucky you said that. The Iron Hands stay there because they're in Grav Shredder range. Don't move because then I would trigger your movement reactions and I'm already in Grav Shredder range. I fire my 2 Grav Shredders at you, hitting on 3s. I think that's just the summary of this game. And you get an invuln against the 1 Grav Shredder. Oh no, let's see what it does. You get an invuln against the Grav Shredder. So he takes a wound.
Right.
I've got my Volkite charges. I sort of sped through this. Are you reacting to the only thing that I can do?
No.
No.
No, because those flamers were useless.
So I'm going to fire the Volkites. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got the Volkites hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s. 2 wounds.
2 ups.
Yes. Nope. And the bolters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if everyone's lucky, I might even leave in me counting the guys so that my turn looks longer. So I hit 7 times and 6s to wound. 3 wounds.
Another one.
Ooh. Oh,
So we're down to 4.
very effective. And then combat, in which your dreadnoughts will go first. If you want to do...
Dreadnoughts go at the same time as you.
No, because I got to use... if I want to strike into the squad, yeah.
Yeah.
But I need to whittle down some dreadnoughts.
Okay. So I'll go with the twin combat dreadnought first with 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Threes. 3 hits. 2s.
Yep.
So that's 3 brutal 3s.
Right, I'll re-roll any passes. So that's a pass. Oh, a double pass. So 2 die. And then I've got 1 dude left.
And then the other dreadnought.
Yeah.
2 hits.
2 wounds. 4 total saves on the 1 guy. He's dead. And it might be asked why I wouldn't just strike into the tactical squad. Because I've got to do something. Do you know, if I'm going to last the 6 turns, those dreadnoughts need some wounds on them. I'm not too bothered about the close combat attacks from the tacticals. But that is consolidate and into Alpha Legion turn 5.
Yep.
Okay, so Alpha Legion turn 5.
Okay. So
What? Yeah, what's
I've got to claim an objective.
yeah.
That seems like a thing to do.
So you've got last score on the last turn.
That is seeming more likely, isn't it?
It is more and more likely, yeah.
My dreadnoughts will
Move right up to the...
we'll move inside the terrain.
Yes.
Do you want to react to any of that?
Yeah, I'm going to move up.
Just get closer.
Yeah. I'm going to stand. If I could form a line where I am, I would do. But I can't.
Now, I'm going to form a line with my melta guns. Alpharius.
I like how the melter guns aren't going off making a brew at this point.
One of the things I always think about the Alpha Legion when you read any of the stories is being a soldier in the Alpha Legion must be the most boring job in the world. You barely get to do anything. So I guess when you're actually on the field, you're not going to leave until it's totally done.
Yeah, I get to do something. Yeah, we're not just walking about using operatives.
So we'll move 6 to there, 6 around here.
Yeah.
His elbow's got something really wrong with it. That's fine.
It's that new posable elbow.
Yeah, they've already reacted, haven't they? So I guess everyone just moves up.
Just forms a circle. The bully circle. So, shooting phase?
Do you want me to roll these, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm going to force you to declare charge with Alpharius and then drop the game.
Oh, so many dice to roll.
You're so hard done to. However do you live with it?
The snipers, 10 of them hitting on 2s.
Yes. So 7 hits.
4s.
Yeah.
1 hit and 1 rend.
Okay, where are you putting these? There's only Grav Shredders left.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So, Grav Shredder 1, with the 4 up feel no pain, he lives. The normal rend, the normal wound, fine.
Okay. The 4 hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
2, 3. 4s. That's 2 rends.
Yeah.
So anyone you want.
Grav Shredders again. So, 2 failed, 2 4-ups, love it.
This is the point where you need the Ralph Wiggum clip. He's already dead.
Already dead.
Although that said, they're not dying.
Yeah, well, that's sort of why I want to just see how long they last. But
The melta guns, are they all in range?
yes. Is
The sergeant in range? Yeah.
yeah, the sergeant is in range.
Please.
It's already dead.
2s.
God. Oh, 2 1. Oh, you are rolling so badly now.
4s. 4, sorry.
You're never going to be able to kill him. So 4 5 ups. And then 4 ups for Heart of the Legion. 3 dead.
3.
Bolters. See, basically, they all moved, didn't they?
Yeah. So everyone but the back one. Yeah, everyone except the one at the back is in rapid fire range. So that's 4. There's 9.
Yeah, this is where I'm going to fail the leadership check, isn't it, at the end of the at the end of this phase.
2,
Oh, I took
4.
a pinning wound. Let's see if I get pinned.
6.
I saw the double 6 there, though.
17.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s.
Well, that was a good roll. It's back to form for the Alpha
5s.
Legion. You also forgot to give yourself preferred enemy this turn, which you could have done.
Yeah, well.
And you still can if you want. I'm not going to be that guy. At this point in the game,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
going to take pity on you.
I think I do prefer my enemy this time.
Rerolling them ones. Can they do it? Can they wipe me out before I get to use my advance reaction?
5.
5. So 5, 3 up, 4 ups. Oh, 1 more dice.
Slowly. I forgot my last cannon.
Go on.
Hit. Wounds.
5 up. Oh, we're not even out of Bolter Marines yet.
Right, the multi-melter.
From the Dreadnought?
Not from the
Oh,
Headhunter's Pod.
bastard. Right, go on.
The last possible one. Hits. Wounds.
5 up. Fine.
Bane Strike Bolter.
Yeah.
Prefer enemy. 2
2
hits.
hits. 4s. 1 rend?
No.
Oh no, it's rend on a 6, isn't it? Well, loves it.
You're making me do it, so the bolt pistol from the apothecary.
Oh, you really? Hits. 5s.
Wounds.
3 up.
Go on, do one.
4 up.
Yeah. Ah.
Cheated.
Right, who are you actually waiting? You've got Grav Shredders, okay, so...
As soon as I fire, you're going to start firing your Dreadnoughts, Multi-Melter and Flamers and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for that because that's the most damage. Even if I fire at your infantry squads, you can use your armor saves. Those Grav Shredders are best used against your Dreadnoughts.
Okay, so I'll fire next with his Hydra Spite.
Okay, what?
So hitting on 2s. 2 hits. Strength 8. Rending 4 plus. So 1 rend, 1 regular.
So it's strength 8, so it's 7. Because you're 1 less strength when shooting at me.
Yep.
Right, cool. So AP 4. What
AP 3, sorry.
AP 3, so I get a 5 up, 4 up. Loves it.
And then the rend.
Another end, 5 up, 4 up. Ah, 1 dice.
And then,
Bolter.
as we learned last time, I'm not going to bother with the flamers, but I will fire the Gravis Melter.
I will return fire
Yep.
at that guy.
Okay.
So you do your melter.
2 hits. 1 wound. Oh, preferred enemy. 2.
2, so 5 ups, 4 ups. Oh, 2 dead.
Should have done that first.
So it's a different colour. I've got 3 Grav Shredders left. Oh, so 3 Grav Shredders. Hit 6 times. So you get D3 wounds with no... Oh no, it's 1 at, it's just...
1's nothing.
Yeah.
3 at my invulnerable and 1 goes straight through.
Yeah.
So on my
Is it
invul...
just 1 wound? For the 6?
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
no
right.
invulnerable
Yeah.
save. So my invuln... Pass 2, so I take 3 wounds.
3, and then my Volkite charges, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 Volkite charger shots. So the Volkite charges. Yeah. And then 6s. 1.
Just my regular.
Yes,
Sure.
just regular save.
Takes another one.
Deep flag. Oh! Oh! He's down to 1.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is leadership check for the Immortals at leadership 10. They love it.
That's good. They can stick around. And into the assault phase?
Yes. Who's charging first?
The person on 1 wound, or the...
Is it?
Yeah.
I Overwatch because it's the only thing I will get to Overwatch because it's 1 inch away. So I'm going to use Bitter Fury, which means that everyone gets to fire twice, but game gets hot.
Can we do this in phases? Because you've only got to get 1 wound.
Nope, I'm rolling them all. So, 12 shots, hitting on 3s. I get 2 overheats, a lot of wounds, a lot of hits. 6s allow no saves. So there is 7 invuns.
No, he's dead.
He's dead. And so I get 2 armor saves with Heart of the Legion, 1. And the Splodes radius is 6.
So guess you're getting 1 dreadnought.
And all of my guys.
Yep.
On the dreadnought, it wounds him.
Nope, in the box.
Oh, it takes a wound, yes! It's all coming up immortal.
I think I'll use this one. It's going to be spare soon. Okay, and how many have we got there? 6? 5.
5, yeah.
4.
So, 4 3-ups.
3 dead. And that dreadnought explodes.
Yeah.
Shall I see? We'll see who gets in. So I'll just go do the dreadnoughts and Alpharis. So the first dreadnought, he's in.
Yeah.
The second dreadnought, 4. He's going to get in.
Yeah. And then Alfarius needs... He's 9 inches away, so he needs an 8.
Is that including the jumping over the wall?
Boo. Has he got moved through cover though?
No.
No. So yeah, he needs a 10.
It'd be good if he finished it, but nope.
No. So then you've got your dreadnought striking first because I've got to use my crack grenades.
Yeah. So the first one with 2 combat weapons is 5 attacks.
Or you might as well just do them both.
Oh, this is true.
Because everyone's identical.
3s.
9 hits.
This will do it.
2s.
7. Brutal 3.
They're dead. Dead Craig.
I think it's quite fitting, like them basically gathering round the statue in the centre of town, dying to the last man.
Yes. Good game.
Thank
and we
you.
will join everyone else in the outro. Right, so that was...
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I quite enjoyed that game. Got to see the Alpha Legion. Until the start of turn 3, I thought I was, in it still.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds quite early in the game, but it felt, especially when I got the deployment of your dreadnoughts, you scattered right off.
Yep.
I thought it was going. I didn't think that. I think it's just the telling of the tanks getting destroyed in turn 1 and the effectiveness going down of the Spartans. It was very easy to just destroy them.
Yeah, I mean, I took your Cerberus out. Basically finished the Spartan in all but one whole point in turn 1. Just got so lucky. There's there's a set of las cannons and 2 multi-meltas in the squad from the start in the game from the start, and they all basically butchered something on turn 1, which it just never happens.
But especially with the explodes of the Rhino killing 5,
Yeah.
killing 5 plasma supports as well, which effectively neutered that squad. Because otherwise they could have just got out and gone, see ya, to one of the headhunter squads. But sometimes it just be like that.
Yeah, I think it was really unfortunate.
I think you played it very well as well, especially with when the Moritat, I think, is the highlight of your playing of the game.
Yeah.
Because it was off camera because I wanted to get it agreed, because it is a bit inaccurate when I'm holding the camera with one hand and measuring with the other. So we did a bit of measuring before my turn, and it's like, can I get in with this Moritat? Can I not get in? Oh, I'm just about in, but then you can react. And you pointed out you couldn't react because of the Dreadnought would have been behind it. So we spent all that time, and then,
and that literally did happen on camera. I honestly did realise at that precise moment that I could just jump away, and it was horrific, because if you think that those Dreadnoughts were all clustered together, if you got a good round of shooting on those Dreadnoughts, you could have exploded. It could have started this chain reaction, which would have just seen that crumble.
Even just chipped a bit of wounds off a couple of the Dreadnoughts, and that could have made a bit of difference to the outcome there, because that was what butchered this first squad of Immortals to get butchered, was the double charge of the Dreadnought.
Yeah, and then I think that was the right move. It might have been a bit more fun if I had kind of spread the force across the whole thing, but it really was more sensible to take one round of Overwatch from some Immortals and then just throw everything else at them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I was in fact expecting you to charge that single Dreadnought into the second squad. So there was there's no point overwatching that tactical squad. Otherwise I would have done.
Yeah.
Right? Or the tactical squad into Alfarius, because I might as well just roll the dice. But so I think it was the better tactical move of you to not charge with the second Dreadnought in that turn.
Yeah.
It just pained me, I will say. Because you did that quite well across the entire game, I think, is denying me those reactions by keeping me waiting for doing something and then not doing the thing that I'd been waiting for.
And that's how you've got to play with the Alpha Legion. You've got to bait the right reactions. You've got to position yourself so that you just deny that movement reaction. It's really, it can be difficult to play them well, but in all honesty, I think this list is, with Alfarius deep striking, with a bunch of really strong wounds that are hard to get rid of, and then some Dreadnoughts. Although the Dreadnoughts didn't arrive where I wanted them to, Alfarius did, and he was able to just walk through.
Well, can you imagine if those 3 Dreadnoughts would have deep struck right next to my blobs in one of the turns?
Yeah.
And just all charged.
And in fact, I think we even forgot to roll for the pinning.
Yeah, we did.
So if that blob had arrived and then we'd rolled for pinning, we could have seen some really interesting stuff.
Well, I was stubborn 10.
Yeah.
So
that didn't help sometimes.
Oh, well, yeah, especially not with the Gorgon running away. I think that was one of the key moments, the Gorgon running away. If I could have held Alfarius another turn, he might not have then been able to chain down a couple of units and really swing it that early.
And I think really importantly, it would have meant that I would have finished him in my turn, and then you would have got another round of shooting at him.
Exactly. Which, it would have denied you an entire turn with Alfarius. But, as I said, that's how it goes sometimes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. Hopefully Craig enjoyed playing it. Yeah. I think you were struggling at the end, much more so than me.
Yeah. It was fun, but I wouldn't want to... I think I might tone that list down a little bit.
No, what you should do is go home, take out a couple of the tactical squads, add a few more Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, I'll get some combat Leviathan, a Talon of combat Leviathans, and deep strike them in as well.
Actually, not a bad.
Yeah, and then I'll see Chris play on the channel sometime in the future.
As soon as he can speed paint it, yeah. And with that, I think we'll close it out. If you liked the video, don't forget the YouTubey stuff like commenting, subscribing. It lets me know that you guys want to see this sort of content, though maybe not the tabling kind.
No.
The Heresy sort of content. And there is also a Patreon link below where you can get yourself a bouncy tray that you could see all of its bouncy glory today, as well as access to the Discord and ad-free videos. And we'll catch you in a bit.